Okay, so you've never tried listening to an audiobook? Or maybe you have once or twice and couldn't get on with them? I'm Andy Stevenson. I'm a professional audiobook narrator, and in this video I'll explain the pros and cons of audiobooks and what advantages they have over conventional printed books and ebooks. And stick around with me to the end of the video and I'll tell you how you can get hold of an audiobook free of charge so that you can try it out without shelling out. So, to remind you, an audiobook is a book you listen to which is read by someone else, whilst an ebook is a book you read yourself on a computer device such as a Kindle or even your smartphone. Although many people tend to think the phone screen is a bit small for that purpose. Whilst a print-based book, there's the good old-fashioned traditional paperback or hardback that you probably love the feel of in your hands and maybe even its smell. It's important to say that audiobooks are not better or worse than books and ebooks. They're just different. They have certain advantages in certain situations, but they are never ever going to replace the art of reading entirely. Nonetheless, they are becoming more popular year by year. There has been an increase in the take-up of audiobooks for the past 11 years, and there's no sign yet of that going backwards or even flattening out. Currently, the audiobook market share is around 10%, but it is growing, although I doubt it will ever reach parity with the sales of printed books and ebooks entirely. Now, with ebooks and printed books, you're the one doing the reading, either to yourself or maybe out loud, whatever floats your boat. But audiobooks are different because all you need to do is listen. So that means you can potentially be doing other things whilst you're listening, because your hands and most importantly your eyes are not engaged. So many people who listen to audiobooks do so whilst they're driving long distance. It takes the boredom out of the journey and it makes the time spent driving more productive. My wife loves her gardening and her DIY projects, and she listens to an audiobook on her smartphone while she's digging in the dirt or swishing with her paintbrush. She doesn't need headphones or earbuds to do so. She just turns her mobile up full volume and plonks it down somewhere safe and within earshot. She gets through an audiobook on average every couple of days, and she still gets her chores done. But if you're doing the reading, then you can't be otherwise engaged on other tasks. I mean, you simply wouldn't read a book whilst you're driving, would you? Please say you don't, and please say you won't. And an audiobook is great for people whose eyesight is impaired. If reading small print is difficult or very tiring, then sit back and relax with an audiobook and give your eyes a break. Another possible advantage is that some research has demonstrated that people who listen to audiobooks are able to absorb and retain more information than those who read from a traditional book. So that could be important if the audiobook is imparting technical knowledge, for example, as opposed to a story. My guess is that it will vary between one person and another, and probably more research may be needed to prove the theory conclusively. And audiobooks are not for everyone. Some people prefer to apply their own take in their heads to the voices of the different characters in a story. Some find it easier to backtrack to check on some detail they read earlier by simply shuffling through the pages, rather than trying to scroll back through the audio to find the track they need to listen to again. And of course, the delivery of narrators will vary, and there will be some you like the sound of and others that you won't. So it's all about personal preferences. Now, earlier I said that I would tell you how you can get your ears on a free audiobook so that you can give listening a try. Firstly, you could take out a free trial with any of the online audiobook providers such as Audible, Spotify, Kobo, Nextstory, Storytel and so on. They will all offer a free audiobook for 30 days, and there's no obligation to continue with an ongoing subscription if you don't want to, but you will get to keep your free audiobook. Secondly, contact your local library, because they might offer a free audiobook lending service. If they do, you might need to wait a few weeks for your chosen audiobook if the library has limited numbers available and the book you want is currently out with someone else. And you won't get to keep your audiobook, but it is certainly worth you checking to see if your local library offers that service. And finally, I would be delighted to let you listen to one of my audiobooks free of charge. I have some free download codes for most of my books available. Go to my website at www.andystevensonvo.com. Here's the address below. Click on the audiobook link when you get there and then complete the request form that will pop up to claim your free audiobook. I'll email you the code and simple instructions, and away you go. So that's it. If you have any comments or questions, then post them up in the chat forum below, and please click the thumbs up button if you like this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more must-have information on all things audiobooks. If you click the little bell symbol too, then you'll get a notification every time that I release a new video. So there you go. Thanks for watching and keep listening. Bye for now.